Hello everyone, welcome back to the Doom Spotlight In-Depth Part 2. Probably not going to put that in the title because that's going to be way too long. So, today we'll be talking about weapons, power-ups, and armor. So first off, we'll be talking about how the weapons work. So all of the weapons in this mod use the durability system as ammo. Each particular weapon's corresponding ammo will replenish its bullets, energy, etc. by a certain amount unique to that weapon. And in regards to how I'll explain the damage done, I'll refer to it as damage done as hearts. I only mention this because technically there's two ways you can interpret damage numbers in Minecraft. One type is called a float, and the other is actual in-game hearts. Generally, you'll see float numbers in the config files of mods, or even in the code itself. The ratio is essentially 2 floats equals 1 heart. You probably already know this if you've had a look at the vanilla swords, for instance, and you can even install mods such as Toro Health, which show you the real-time damage indicators in float form. But anyway, it's a fun little bit of trivia if you weren't aware of it, and I wasn't actually aware of this until now. Anyway, now it's time to let the weapons information I'm about to tell you flow directly into your minds like endless Argent energy teleporting to attack! So first off, the chainsaws. Why the chainsaws? Because they're fucking fun, dude. So there are 3 chainsaws in the Doom mod, each inspired by their real-life game counterparts. So the chainsaw from the original Doom trilogy is 1. The Chainsaw 64 from Doom 64 on the Nintendo 64. 64. And the chainsaw from Doom Eternal. So the chainsaws might arguably be the most OP weapons in this mod, in my opinion at least, but that's counteracted by the amount of gas barrels they chew through. Each chainsaw can do 1 heart of damage per tick, but they also drain 1 fuel point per tick within the chainsaw itself. This is about to get really ridiculous when I explain what a tick is later. You can refill their fuel by hitting R at any time, but I'd advise saving it until the tank is empty for maximum ammo efficiency. They use gas barrels as their ammo type, which can be crafted like so. Next up, we have the UAC weapons. So there are 8 of these, more or less. They fall under the UAC when it comes to organizing guns. I'm just doing this for the purposes of this video. They don't actually come under UAC in the search results, it's just so I can organize things better. So we're going to start off with the combat shotgun. The combat shotgun can do around 5 hearts of damage to enemies. It's a pump action shotgun just like the Doom games. This model in particular was inspired by a mix of both Doom Eternal and the OG Doom. It uses shotgun shells for its ammo, which can be crafted like so. Each shotgun shell is worth 4 shots. Next up, the pistol. Well, it's a pistol. Not much I can say about it. It does its job. It can do around 2.5 hearts of damage to enemies, and it can be fired relatively quickly. This pistol was modeled after Doom 2016, and it uses bullets for its ammo, which can be crafted like so. Also, each bullet clip is worth 10 pistol shots. The plasma gun. The plasma gun fires energy projectiles, which can do from half a heart to a full heart of damage per tick when held down. And the projectiles themselves can last up to 5 seconds before dissipating. This model was inspired by a mix of both Doom Eternal and Doom 2016. It uses energy cells as its ammo, and they can be crafted like so. Each energy cell will replenish 20 shots. The heavy cannon. So the heavy cannon is a powerful machine gun that can do from 2 to 3 hearts of damage per tick when held down. This model was inspired by a mix of both Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, and it uses the same ammo the pistol uses and also the same amount of ammo is replenished per reload, 10 ammo per bullet clip. The rocket launcher. So the rocket launcher can fire a rocket that travels for about 6 to 7 seconds and deals 20 hearts of damage with a splash radius of around 4 blocks. This model was inspired by Doom Eternal. It uses rockets as its ammo, which can be crafted like so, and each rocket is worth 2 boom booms. Boom, boom. That's a boom boom. The chain gun. This giant minigun can do 2 to 3 hearts of damage per tick if held down. This model was inspired by Doom Eternal's chain gun, and the weapon itself uses chain gun bullets for its ammo type, which can be crafted like so. Each chain gun ammo pack is worth 50 shots. The BFG Eternal and the BFG 9000. Last and final on the UAC list are the BFG variants. They are both the same, more or less. It's just up to the preference on how you want it to look. One is from Eternal and the other is from OG Doom. The BFGs, when fired, will let loose an energy ball that does about 5 hearts of AoE damage per tick for 5 seconds within a 24 block radius. And then the direct hit itself can do up to 50 fucking hearts of damage. That's one big fucking gun. Also, the direct hit damage is nerfed for the Ender Dragon, but you can easily configure that in the config files, and it's also passive mob friendly. So just for some clarity on why I raised my voice on per tick, in Minecraft there are 20 ticks in 1 second. The BFG AoE potential can do up to 5 hearts of damage per tick. So theoretically, if you get lucky with the randomization of your shot, that's 100 hearts of potential damage in an AoE over 1 second, and it goes for 5 to 7 seconds. Now that's a lot of damage. And as with all the other guns, the BFG uses cells to replenish its ammo pool, and they can be crafted like so. Each BFG cell will replenish 1 shot. Next up, we'll talk about the Sentinel weapons. The Super Shotgun, a relic from Steve's past. The Super Shotgun can fire both barrels at the same time to deliver 10 hearts of damage per shot. This model was inspired by Doom Eternal's Super Shotgun, and it uses the same shotgun shells the Combat Shotgun uses. Each shotgun shell will replenish 4 shotgun blasts. And for this weapon, 4 shotgun blasts would be just 2 blasts. The Ballista. So the Ballista can fire a powerful bolt that can do about 7 hearts of damage. This model was inspired by Doom Eternal's Ballista, and it uses the Ballista bolts for its ammo type, which can be crafted like so. Each Ballista bolt replenishes 1 shot. The Unmaker. So the Unmaker fires laser projectiles. Each shot splits into 3, and each of those laser bolts can do around 1 heart of damage to the enemy. So if you focus in your fire up close, you can do a whopping 3 hearts of damage per shot. In my opinion, the devs have captured this weapon's ability spot on. It sucks in the Doom games, and it sucks in the Doom mod. Poor Unmaker. Just remember, that's my opinion. You can battle it if you want. But I will say, it has a pretty huge fucking ammo pool. Like, probably the biggest in the mod. It feels like it's got a really good... It feels like a really good weapon all around. Wait a minute. Didn't you just say it sucked? Yes. Contradictions are part of human nature. Get fucked. Like, if you want something that's not going to run out of ammo immediately, and you want something that does a decent amount of damage, this gun's probably the best thing for you. So this variant was modeled after the 2016 Doom and uses Unmaker bolts for its ammo type, which can be crafted like so. Each Unmaker bolt replenishes 20 shots. Now we get up to the melee weapons. Crucible Sword and the Dark Lord's Crucible Sword from Doom Eternal. These 2 swords act the same. It's up to you whichever one you wish to use. They can be wielded by right-clicking them. They have a range of 4 blocks in front of you, 4 blocks tall, and 1 block wide. The swords themselves can do 100 hearts of damage per swing. However, they have a cooldown of about 10 seconds. They also have really low durability, but you can repair them with an Argent block by hitting the reload key. The Sentinel Hammer. The Sentinel Hammer can be used by right-clicking, similar to the swords. It has a range of 4 blocks in front of you, 4 blocks tall, and 4 blocks wide. And it does about 12.5 hearts of damage and applies slowness to all the affected mobs for 50 seconds. It also can be repaired with an Argent block by hitting the reload key. The Marauder Argent Axe. So the Marauder Argent Axe is an extremely strong axe with a very, very low durability and insane enchantments. Fun fact as well, it can act as a normal axe, but I wouldn't recommend it since, you know, it's got only 4 charges. It can also be repaired with an Argent block. Next up, we have the Doom mod's tools. So these tools can be crafted via the vanilla crafting system and are more durable, stronger, and faster than netherite tools. The tools can be enchanted like any other Minecraft tool, and as a matter of fact, they even have 8 times more enchantability than that of gold tools. There is also an Argent Paxel, which combines the use of the Argent pickaxe, shovel, and axe. It's basically a 3-in-1 ultimate tool. Enchantments and fuel sources. So the only enchantment in this mod is the Doom Leaping enchantment. So Doom Leaping allows you to enchant boots with a mid-air jump ability, similar to that of the Doomslayer in 2016 and Eternal. It's essentially a double jump. Argent Energy. So Argent Energy can also be used as a fuel source for anything that accepts coal. It is 62.5 times more powerful than coal. Not much else can be said here. The Powerups. So the Powerups and charms can be found in treasure chests, whether it be Doom structures, vanilla Minecraft structures, or even other mods, but it does depend on how the mods use the loot table. So first up we have the Immortal Sphere. The Immortal Sphere, when right-clicked, grants you 100% resistance buff for 30 seconds, basically nullifies all of the damage coming your way. The Invisible Sphere. So the invisible sphere grants you instant vanilla invisibility for 1 minute. You are invisible to all mobs and players alike, as long as you lack armor. Megasphere. The Megasphere grants the user 200% health and 100% resistance for 30 seconds when it's right-clicked. The Power Sphere. When right-clicked, the Power Sphere just heals you completely. Not much to say on that one. The Soul Cube. So the Soul Cube is a charm which can be worn in your charm slot. It stops you from dying from any hit that would normally kill you 5 times over. And each time you lose a charge, it restores you to full health and grants you 100% resistance for 5 seconds. So it's like a buffed Totem of Undying with 5 charges. Daisy's Foot. Oh, Jesus Christ. Poor Daisy. Daisy's Foot can be worn in your belt slot. It grants you speed 3 as long as it's in the slot. And finally, the Armours. So the Doom mod has a huge amount of variety for armor. To gain access to all of the armor variants, you either need to craft the Doom armor or the classic Doom armor. On top of those two, there is also just one more set that uses Argent Energy alone for the crafting recipe, and that's the Praetor suit. So the Doom suit and the classic Doom suit are required to craft the rest using dyes. Here's all the variants. They all have fire resistance 1 and can be modified with anvils. So we'll start off with the Doom armor itself, which can be crafted like so. And this is required to craft all of the following. The Astro Doom armor, the Crimson Doom armor, the Midnight Doom armor, the Demonic Doom armor, the Demon Side Doom armor, the Sentinel Doom armor, the Ember Doom armor, the Zombie Doom armor, the Phobos Doom armor, the Nightmare Doom armor, the Purple Pony Doom armor, the Doomicorn Doom armor, the Gold Doom armor, the 25th Anniversary Doom armor, the Bronze Doom armor, the Cultist Doom armor, the Maker Doom armor, and the Hot Rod Doom armor. There is also 3 miscellaneous pieces that can be crafted via the Doom armor, which is the TV Painted Doom, chestplate and helmet, and the Santa helmet. So then the rest of the armor that can be crafted, you first need to craft the classic Doom armor, which can be crafted like so, and basically all the pieces you can craft with the classic Doom armor are just mix and match pieces. So you've got the classic red chestplate and leggings, the classic indigo chestplate and leggings, the classic bronze chestplate and leggings, the mullet correction. Only the dyed armors on this side come from the Doom Classic. The rest actually just come from the Doom Slayer normal outfit, which I should have put on the other side. I've been working on this for so long, I just can't be bothered putting the footage in, so here's the future Uland. Peace. The Mullet Slayer helmet, the Mullet Slayer chestplate US flag, the Mullet Slayer chestplate green, the Mullet Slayer chestplate white, and the Mullet Slayer leggings and boots. So that is about it for all of the weapons, tools, and I added in the fuel as well, since I wasn't sure where that was going to fit. Yeah, the weapons, tools, the armors, and all that. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. I'll try add it to a pinned comment. But in the next episode, we'll be talking about all of the mobs in depth and what they can do. If there's any of them that don't actually do nothing, if there's things that actually have mechanics, we're going to be talking about everything mob related. Anyway, thank you guys for watching so much. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.